Let me know if you can see my YouTube screen.
Yes, bhai, we can see.
Okay. We'll start. I got to know few people are traveling, still on vacation. So we'll start. We'll not wait. We'll start. Quick refresh we'll do as it's been long. I mean, around 2 weeks. So this particular architecture you remember, right? This one Hadoop 1.0, how everything was the data, how gets splitted. This 128 MB is by default set by Hadoop, but you can change it in config file. You can change it according to our use case. Remember this thing, right? How FS image was handled with 3 second heartbeat, then 10 minutes grace time. You remember all this, right? Or you want me to go in detail again?
No, no, I remember.
Okay. Let's quickly go to metadata management of FS image. You remember this concept also, right? 1 hour in Hadoop 1.0, it will wait 1 hour, then edit logs will be sent to secondary name node. Secondary name node will bring FS image from hard disk drive of name node, then it will merge it, then it will send it back. You remember all these concepts, right?
Yes, right.
Okay.
Yes.
What else? I think we are good. Okay, this block split I have showed you how Hadoop 1.0 it was working. Okay, these reports even I have shown you. Remember all this, right? You need me to repeat again. I will not take much time of yours today. I will just refresh you. And today is the last day of our theory topic. It's over. Till now, whatever we have discussed, whatever we know, those are concepts. You are not going to work on anything. That is the background stuff which happens. And that is for interview purpose. Interviewer is going to definitely going to check your concepts. If you know the in-depth thing, how in background what happens, what is the data node, how it works, what is name node, what is age node, how they communicate, how metadata management for FSMAs works. All these are concepts. You are not going to work on all these things. These all things will be done by admin people, but you are going to be asked, questions will be asked to you if you are sitting for a data engineering interview. They will definitely check if you know these concepts, what happens in the background. Till now, we haven't touched anything which you are going to do in real life as a data engineer. Clear, clear, everyone. I'll quickly jump to Hadoop 2.0. It's easy. Today, I will not take much time. Just I will give you a refresh. Today is the last theory class. From tomorrow, we are going to do hands-on. And by next week, I will complete phase one. By next week, we have three. Okay, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, 3 days are there. We have in phase one, we have Scoop, Hive, then Hadoop commands, Linux commands. We'll finish in 2 weeks. Till now, if you want me to go through again all those topics, I will go through. I was just making you familiar with those all those topics which you covered. I'm just refreshing your mind. It's a long gap. It's been 2 weeks, more than 2 weeks. So I hope you guys remember all these things and no doubts. Anyone is having any single question, confusion, I am going to repeat it.
ଟିକେ ଖାଲି ଯୋଉ ସେକେଣ୍ଡାରୀ ନେମ୍ ନୋଡ ର ଯୋଉ କପି ହଉଛି ସେଇଟା ଖାଲି ଟିକେ
Okay,
ହଁ
okay. I'll,
ଠିକ
I'll,
ଅଛି
I'll come there. I'll come there. So what happens here is
ଖାଲି କରିଦେବେ
what happens here is data. Okay, first thing we'll go from the start. Just for examples, Monday our cluster started because just for example it is a new cluster and the data transfer happens in between data nodes and name node. Whatever it happens, everything, every logs, every single details is stored in FS image. FS image has to be in RAM. If something is opened, any file, any application, it comes to RAM. from your hard disk drive memory if you remember all these things. You remember, right?
Yes, yes.
And same transaction details will be saved in edit logs, and edit logs will be saved to hard disk drive of name node. But FS image will not be saved to hard disk drive of name node. Then this edit logs will be copied and sent to secondary name node after 1 hour, and it will delete everything. Then a copy of your FS image which is sitting in hard disk drive of name node will be copied and sent to secondary name node. Then the merging will happen and it will be transferred or replaced the FS image which is sitting in hard disk drive of name node. Any questions? Any questions? Any doubt?
Yeah.
And
Clear.
this is the loop. It always happens every 1 hour. But we have one edge case scenario here when the name node itself fails or restarts, then secondary name node is not having anything, everything is gone. Then it will take it will bring the hard disk drive FS image to RAM, it will open it, then the transaction will again continue in the same way. Clear these stuffs. I have explained every single bit of all these details in YouTube video. Then go through again, refresh this. We'll jump to Hadoop 2.0. I mean, a little deeper concept, but that is easy. I'll make it easy. Let me know if you are still want me to repeat this.
Yeah. Okay, clear.
Chinmay, clear?
हाँ.
Okay, I will come to. So today we will do Hadoop 2.0. That is our last theory topic. What is one bigger, I mean, thing which can happen in Hadoop 1.0, which happened actually. Hadoop 1.0 launched in 2006 till 2012. There is 1.0. In 12, Hadoop 2.0 came into picture. There are a lot of issues, and that is there is a bigger problem in Hadoop 1.0. Why 2.0 came into picture? Can you guess the uh, issue that might happen in Hadoop 1.0? If name node, entire name node fails, I
By
have
HDD
given
crash of name node.
what?
HDD crash of name node.
Correct. If name node itself crashes
हाँ. The total
totally,
name node.
then
RAM person and HDD person both.
yeah, then it's
हाँ.
gone. Then we lost our data, FSMS data, everything. So there are a lot of issues reported. Then
Previously, I asked about that, bhai. What if HDD crash of name node? You said,
that is why I told you I will
हाँ.
bring it in
हाँ,
2.0.
हाँ.
I'll make you clear what exactly happens. So during that time, a lot 2006 to 2012, a lot of issues happened. Name node failures happened, and the cutting got to know the real issue. He started designing a different architecture. I'll quickly show you. So I do not want to tell you again same story. If name node fails, then someone has to come into picture. Someone has to take the charge. So for example, let it be your name node.
ଗୋଟେ
So
ଗୋଟେ କରି
हाँ,
ସେକେଣ୍ଡାରୀ ନେମ୍ ନୋଡ୍ ରେ କିଛି ବ୍ୟାକଅପ୍ ରହୁନଥିଲା
କିଛି ନଥିଲା. Nothing is there.
କିଛି ଓକେ
Hmm.
ହଁ
Just 30 seconds
ଭାଇ
more point.
ନେମ୍ ନୋଡ୍ ଆଉ ଯୋଉ ଆମର ଡାଟା ନୋଡ୍ସ ଅଛି, ନେମ୍ ନୋଡ୍ ରେ ଖାଲି ମେଟା ଡାଟା ଥିଲା, ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲ ଆମର ଯୋଉ ଡାଟା ବ୍ଲକ୍ସ ଯାକ ଡାଟା ନୋଡ୍ ରେ ହିଁ ଥିଲା ନା?
हाँ नेम नोड रे किसी भी डेटा नଥାଏ नेम नोड ओनली
ହଁ
मैनेज
ହଁ
करे डेटा नोड्स को
ଠିକ ଅଛି.
ओनली मैनेज करे और स्टोर କରି ରଖେ କି କାହା ପାଖରେ କଣ ରହିଲା
ମେଟା
ଡିଟେଲ୍ସ
ଡାଟା ସେଇଟା ହିଁ କୁହନ୍ତି ଭାଇ, ଯୋଉ ନେମ୍ ନୋଡ୍ ଯୋଉ
एफएसएमएस को
ହୁଁ
हैंडल
ହୁଁ.
କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଯୋଉଟା ସେଟା କୁହନ୍ତି मेटा डाटा मैनेजमेंट ମାନେ हाउ यू मैनेज ए सिंगल प्रोग्राम और फाइल
ଓକେ ଭାଇ.
ସେଇ କନସେପ୍ଟ ଟାକୁ मेटा डाटा मैनेजमेंट କୁହନ୍ତି ଯୋଉଟା କି ଯୋଉ କନସେପ୍ଟ ଟା ଏଫଏସଏମଏस କୁ ହ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡଲ କରାହଉଥିଲା ଟୁ ମେଣ୍ଟେନ୍ ଇଟ୍ ପ୍ରପରଲି ଯୋଉ ଏଡିଟ୍ ଲଗ୍ସ କୁ ଯାଉଥିଲା କପି ହଉଥିଲା ଯାଉଥିଲା ଏ ସବୁ ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମିଂ ଥିଲା ନେମ୍ ନୋଡ୍ ରେ if name node fails then the entire data all reports gone you will not going to know what is sitting where so that was a bigger uh, problem statement at that point of time then again in Hadoop 2.0, it got resolved. I will tell you the concept. Let me have some water. So to tackle that issue, name node failure issue, duck cutting brought another concept architecture into picture. I will go in detail. Duck cutting renamed name node. You understand the concept, right? Secondary name node cannot take the charge if name node fails. There is no connection in between. Data nodes are connected to name node. Secondary name node is nothing except edit logs of last and 1 hour. Clear, clear.
Yes, bhai.
Okay. So ducketing brought another architecture into picture. So name node he renamed as active name node. Im- important focus. This is renamed as active name node. Simple concepts, just for as it's a new topic for you, you might get confused, but very easy and simple concept. This is renamed as secondary name node is renamed as standby name node. This is renamed as standby name node. I'll come to the concept. Let me do that proper diagram so you'll have a clear picture what is happening. And the cutting introduced another node which he called as journal node. Last theory session, so please little focus. Today's last theory session. And these are architecture part only for interview. This is important. Journal node. And there is one person, one another node you can call it as another system which will be having command to keep a track of all the systems. He renamed this as Zookeeper. Zookeeper. And now I will come to the concepts. What happens? So there will be a single file which will be sitting inside active name node. It's an indicator file you can tell. So Zookeeper will know who's active. That is in use. It's a simple file with a program with simple IP address will be there in few code stuff to know which one is active. In use dot log file. The file name is. Now, same concept, exactly same concept. FS image, the transaction happened, started, cluster started, transaction happened. Transaction will be first transaction happened. It will be stored in FS image in active name node. You know which is active, right? In use.log file. Whichever system is having in use.log file, that is active name node. Zookeeper will get to know this name node is active, so transaction will happen accordingly. So first transaction happened. FS image is in RAM right now in name node, active name node, and same transaction will be there in journal node, that is edit logs. Clear till now? Any question?
What about FS image edit log, which is there in active name node? Another.
See, the FS image is now in active name node, but
Uh-huh.
edit log is going to journal node.
Okay. It is not there in active name node right now.
No, 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 no. It's not
Okay.
there in active name node anymore.
Okay.
And same process, same process. Every 1 hour, this is right. Let me properly show you. Change the color. This is right. This part is read. And same process, same concept. Every 1 hour, this is right. You get to know, right? You got this right? Why I'm writing it? So the logs will be written to journal node, and it will be read by standby name node. And same concept, exactly same concept. Every 1 hour, I think I have to data node stuff. I have bring it here. Let this be data nodes. And one more concept. Now these nodes are connected to both, but they will only send the transaction report to the node which is active. Got my point? These nodes are both connected to standby name node and name node, which is not there in Hadoop 1.0. Hadoop 1.0, it is only connected to name node. Now, these all data nodes are connected to active name node as well as standby name node, but there is one single program which they will send the transactions, which to which node they will send the transactions. Wherever in use.log file is there, they will send the transactions. They will understand this is active, we have to send the transactions to that. Simple program, background program, architecture. Clear till now? Till now, you understand? Up to
Yes, sir.
1 hour, up to 1 hour, same thing, same thing. FS image. The system is a little slow. I have to fix this. After 1 hour, what will happen? Same transaction details will be shared with standby name node. Clear?
ମାନେ ଯାହା ସେକେଣ୍ଡାରୀ ନୋଡ ଯୋଉ କାମ କରୁଥିଲା ସେ ଏବେ ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡ ବାଇ ନୋଡ ର କାମ ସେଇଆ ରହିବ।
Say a compound, but it's connected. Standby means it's standing by. If name node fails,
Okay.
he has to come into picture. It has to start the work. I'll go there. I'll go there. First, let me tell you how the transaction happens. So every 1 hour, the same thing. Edit logs is now where? It's in journal node, not in active name node anymore. If it fails even, it doesn't matter. We have edit logs in journal node. I will tell you the whole picture. This till now clear. First transaction happened. 1 hour completed. We'll go for the second transaction. Now second transaction happened after 1 hour. Another 1 hour gone. Same, it will come to edit logs, and edit logs will send it to standby name node. You remember the same thing. After 1 hour, what will happen? After 1 hour, this will be copied. This particular
Bhai,
thing will be, yeah,
after 1 hour, the events, the transactional data will come in journal node, or after 1 hour it will come, or direct it will come after the transaction in journal node?
every single transaction is going to journal node, but after 1 hour, it will be sent
Ha,
to
standby node.
standby node. And
Okay,
same thing, it will come and replace this in which is
okay.
sitting in HDD. Same
Mm-hmm.
concept.
Mm-hmm.
Clear
At
till now?
first,
This
it will be in active name node and as well as journal node.
true.
Then
Active
after
name node
one
is
hour,
your, yeah.
ha ha
ac- Active name node is your name node.
ha ha.
Just compare with your Hadoop 1.0.
Hmm,
But
hmm, hmm,
edit logs was sitting in active name
hmm,
node. If it fails, anytime
hmm,
name node crashes, then we are losing edit logs too. We
hmm,
cannot get
hmm.
everything will be lost
Yes.
as it's sitting in hard disk drive. So
Hmm,
what will
hmm,
happen now? Every 1 hour, the transaction will come to, I mean, edit logs will be in journal node, and that particular data report will be transferred to secondary name node in
So
every
before
one
one
hour.
hour, so before 1 hour, that all things is copied to journal node, right?
Journal node. Every single
Okay.
transactions, every single
Okay.
fraction of second transaction is coming to FS image in active name node, edit
Okay.
logs in journal node.
Okay.
Both are in sync. Both are in sync. And the same concept, after 1 hour, this particular edit logs which is sitting here, will be sent to secondary name node, and secondary name node again take a copy. Same, secondary name node will take a copy of FS image, which is inside hard disk drive of name node. Now it's active name node. Same concept. Concept is not here. We just
Okay.
introduced
Hmm,
edit logs inside journal node.
hmm, hmm.
Same thing is going to happen. Now come to the picture. Now, for example, one transaction, the corner case. I am coming there. Just focus. One corner case. Now some transactions happened, but we haven't reached 1 hour time, and name node got crashed. Name node got crashed. This is not in picture anymore. Now you see the transaction which is sitting inside FS image of active name node is there in with journal nodes and Zookeeper, another system you can tell who is having programs who will be monitoring clearly. Immediately it will wait. If it got crashed, now it will wait. Same concepts. It will wait for 10 minutes to respond. Zookeeper will wait active name node for 10 minutes to respond. If it doesn't respond, active name node doesn't respond, Zookeeper will understand it's dead node. It's no more active. Zookeeper will tell. There is a simple program behind it. Zookeeper will wait for 10 minutes. Zookeeper will tell standby name node now create your own inuse.log file. Till now, clear. I will repeat. Don't worry. Inuse.log file. What is the purpose? Why? Why this command? Why a Zookeeper will tell standby name node to create your inuse.log file?
It will take the place of active name node, I guess.
Exactly, data nodes will be
Mhm.
redirected to this node by knowing that this particular name node, active name node, is not active anymore, is there is no inuse.log file, and inuse.log file is with standby name node. So the transaction will come here, and the same concepts, it will restart. Zookeeper will start the secondary name node with in safe mode. It will create inuse.log file. It will simply bring the transaction which happened in before 1 hour. Last 1 hour, whatever the transaction happened, it's not with Standby name node, it will send it. It will simply merge with it. And Zookeeper will tell you have now in use.log file. Now take the charge. You are the active name node now. Clear, clear till now. Simple concepts. Clear.
Yes,
All
sir.
data are now, all data are safe with us now.
Huh.
Secondary name node is not deleting anything. In Hadoop Confluent O, it is deleting everything after 1 hour. Now secondary name node is keeping everything. Just last 1 hour transaction which happened, which is not there, name node cast, active name node cast. Now Zookeeper will tell secondary name node to create your in-use.log file to let data nodes know that you are now in command. You are in the charge. You took the charge. And it will simply bring the last edit logs of 1 hour to secondary name node, and it will tell you are the name node, active name node now. Standby name node will be active name node now, and the transaction will happen same way, in same way. Everything is same. I need to copy and paste. Journal node is still doing the same job. Clear, clear till now. Any questions? I'll again repeat. Just simple concepts for your interview purpose. Any questions? I'll repeat. I'll repeat. Now, same thing will happen. Admin people will wait. Admin people will get to know that name node got crashed. Now, in use.log file is with secondary name node, standby name node, and it is active and in charge. They will come and replace this. They will come and replace the active name node. Clear till now? Any doubt? Any doubt? Any questions?
ଭାଇ ଯଦି 10 ମିନିଟ୍ ପରେ ଆଉଥରେ ଯଦି ଫାଷ୍ଟ ନେମ୍ ନୋଟ ଯଦି ଆଉଥରେ
Exactly. I will
ଦେଖିଦେଲା
come to the. I'll come to there. I'll come to there. I'll come there. I'll come there. Till now, clear? Any simple questions, silly questions, I'm going to answer. Till
Hey,
now,
what is
everything.
that Zookeeper actually?
Zookeeper is a simple system like name node, standby name node, journal node. It's a simple system. It has the programs to understand who is doing what. See the thing, it gave a command,
Is
this
there any
command, right?
name of it?
Zookeeper. Name is
Zookeeper
Zookeeper.
only.
Yeah.
Okay.
Haru, duck cutting told it as Zookeeper.
Okay.
Zookeeper means someone is taking the charge of a zoo.
Hmm.
There are a lot of systems, but there is one person who is taking the charge. You can understand by, I mean, the name itself. He is the charge. It is taking the charge of the whole zoo. He named it. It's just a naming. Leo, I will come to that. That is a very, very nice question asked. I think it's Piso or someone, and I'll come to there. Hello, in class, after 12:30, please. Cleo, I will go
Why
ahead.
role of gateway laptop here? Why is it connected to active name
Get
node or?
yeah. That thing
Okay.
is there. That thing is happening.
Okay. Okay.
Now we have come inside. Now
Hmm.
standby name node is took the charge. Standby name node is active name node. Now standby name node has to respond to client. Client means us, data engineers. We will be sitting and sending commands. Now which node will be sending us back? Standby name node. That is active. Active name node is gone. Admin people will come and replace another system. It's one edge case scenario. After 4 years, let's one system dies. Usually happens. I have lost 3, 4 laptops since my college days. It all dead. So it's a very simple scenario. It can crash anytime. But admin people will come and replace that active name node is crashed. Then they will make it standby name node and keep it with the same structure. Now now this thing will be reversed. Now what will happen here? What will happen here? Will this any chance will this be read or write?
right.
Correct. Now standby name node will write it to here, write it inside the journal nodes, every single transaction. Just reversed. Active name node is no more there. Active name node is gone. Now standby name node took the charge and it will work like a active name node, and the thing will reverse. Now transactions are sent to standby name node from data nodes, and that will be written to journal nodes. And admin people will come and replace this active name node which was dead. They will replace with another node, and they will, I mean, it will be standby name node then. Just because standby name node is active now. Clear? Simple concepts clear. Any silly
Yes,
questions you
sir.
can ask.
Why?
Then I'll
Hello?
jump to that Kanakis which Viswa I think raised.
Hello?
Yeah, yeah.
Why it
Sure.
is the architecture of Hadoop 1.0. It includes
2.0.
HDFS. Sorry,
2.0.
2.0. It
Yeah.
includes HDFS. And what about MapReduce? Why? It is also there
MapReduce is
in
Java program. It's running inside.
Java. Okay.
MapReduce is for data engineers. Though when you are sending that day I showed you 205 MB file, right?
Hmm.
MapReduce did that partitions. MapReduce
Hmm.
is a Java program which is doing all these partitions and sending it to different data nodes, splitting and sending it to
Okay.
different data nodes.
Okay.
But the logs,
Hmm.
which node is having which data node is having what kind of data, what are the data
Hmm.
sitting inside. Everything has to be inside a report to know, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that is FSMS stuff. MapReduce
Okay.
is already running in background
Okay.
to do that process stuff, storage and process. I
If
told you.
if if, if interviewer will ask, we'll mention about MapReduce also, right? Or
MapReduce
in
is
this
not.
architecture.
Yeah, yeah. If he's asked what is the work of MapReduce, you can tell
Okay.
MapReduce is simply a Java-based program to do
Hmm.
the data splits, block splits, and
Huh.
send it to different nodes as
Okay.
per FSMS commands. According to FSMS commands, according to name node commands,
Hmm.
name node knows active. Actually, in Hadoop 2.0, active name node knows which data node is empty, which data node is filled, which data node has
Hmm.
how much space, and accordingly, it will tell active name node that these are the data space free, and that MapReduce program will work, and it will split and send it to different data nodes. Clear?
Correct. Hmm.
Any questions? I'll jump to the case scenario. We'll wrap up. We'll wrap up. Don't worry. I will not take your a lot of time. We'll wrap up after closing this Hadoop 2.0 architecture. Any questions? Phoenix clear? Sagar, Biswa,
Yes, bhai.
Vitti, till
Yes,
now
I
clear
clear.
everything? Okay. Now
Yeah.
the corner case which he raised the corner case. Let me do the control G. If after 10 minutes before being replaced by admin people, if active name node responds, what will happen? At that time, both both will be having this file, correct?
Yes.
Isn't
Zookeeper, I think, will command to standby name
Yeah,
node to delete that.
exactly. There is a concept I will tell you. So now both the nodes are having init.log file, which is a confusion, data corruption for these data nodes. There will be a lot of duplications, multiplications. They will start responding to both the nodes. The whole system will fail. Whole system will fail. To handle this particular scenario, what Zookeeper will do? Zookeeper will tell active name node delete your init.log file. That is a very simple concept. It's an interview question also. Do not forget. It's an interview question. 100% chance they are going to ask. That concept is called split brain scenario. Simple English. You understand now what is split brain scenario? Data nodes will be confused to report to who, which which one is active now, as both are having in use.log file. That is the only thing which was telling data nodes to give the transactions to this node. In use.log file is just an indicator file. Simple programs are there. As a data engineer, we need not to go there, but you need to understand the concepts. Everything will be taken care. Till now, whatever I have taught, it's the background thing which is happening. As a data engineer, you just need to know the concepts as you are going to be asked in interview questions. So you are not going to do anything here. From the next class, from tomorrow's class, I will show you what you are going to do as a data engineer. But these are very basic concepts. 100% chance if the interview will be me, I'm going to ask the questions. If you are clear with the concepts. See, it simply tells happens when nodes in a cluster system lose communication, often due to a network partition, and both mistakenly believe they are the active master, leading to conflicting actions, data inconsistency, corruption, or service disruption. Any questions till now? That is called split brain scenario. It's an interview question. Interviewer can ask, what do you mean by, what do you understand when I tell it split brain scenario? It's a simple split brain concept. My brain will not work and it will be split in two different direction. One direction is active name node, another direction is standby name node. As both the nodes are having in use.log file.
Yes, yes.
Clear, clear, clear.
Yes, bhai.
Now I will tell you. Till now everything is working fine. We resolved everything. Now the question comes: what if? What if Zookeeper itself fails? What if journal node itself fails? That is also a chance. No, it's a system only. It can get crashed also, right? And the architecture will fail. But to handle this particular thing, the cutting kept multiple zookeepers, multiple journal nodes. But which will be coming to work? Only active name node. If active name node fails, zookeeper will tell standby name node, create your in-use.log file, so data nodes will get to know that you are now in command, and everything will happen what was happening via active name node. Now you are the active name node. Clear? There are multiple zookeepers, multiple journal nodes, but only one will come into, will be on command. If it fails, again another will come into command. Simple program steps behind working.
So for
Bhai,
a single
standby
cluster,
name
there
node
will
is
be
only one, or there are
Standby name
many
node is only
stand
one. Standby name
one
node
node?
is only one. Active name node is only one. But
Mm-hmm.
zookeeper are multiple. Journal nodes are multiple to handle that corner case too. But that is a very, very, very rare chance of happening. Zookeeper, that is the command system now. Admin people will keep the health check of that particular system every time. And there is very rare chance if it fails. If it fails, suddenly another system will come over, take the command of zookeeper and watch whatever the active name node and standby name node are doing. Clear, clear, clear. These are not your work. Just for interview purpose, you need to understand the concept, what happens actually in the background.
Bhai, for single cluster, there will be multiple zookeepers and journal nodes.
True, true.
Journal nodes. Correct.
Till now, everything I have discussed since last 1 month, it's only for a single cluster. Every cluster is having the same thing. One zookeeper, two zookeeper, three zookeeper, but for only one single cluster. If another cluster may be, let it name it B. Cluster A has its own zookeepers, cluster B has its own zookeepers.
Okay, okay.
Clear, very simple concept. Very simple concept. You need not to worry what is happening in the behind. You only need to understand the concept. You didn't need not to know what code, what programming is there. Just you need to know simple naming. This in use.log file, zookeeper, active name node, journal node, standby name node, age node, data nodes, what actually their work is, what actually they do, what happens in the behind. It's not your headache. Clear? You just need to answer the interviewer that this is the concept which is happening behind. I'm a data engineer. There are some programs, Java-based programs, some programs are running behind, and those are handling all these things. It's basic. Everything runs on programs, right? Even I'm taking the Zoom class, there is a program running behind which is capturing everything. That is not my headache. My headache is I am able to teach you or not. If I am clicking on share button, it should be shared. What happens behind, it's not my headache. But I have to explain, okay, I clicked on it, share button, it should be shared. You just need to know the concepts.
ଭାଇ ଜଲ୍ଦି active node ଆଉ journal node, active name node ଆଉ journal node ଦି ଜଣ ଯାକ ଉତ୍ତରରେ ଯଦି crash ହେଇଗଲେ
Active name node and
journal
journal
node
node. Journal
ଦିଟା
node multiple journal nodes, not a single journal node. ଗୋଟେ କ୍ରାସ୍ ହେଲା ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଆସିଯିବ ପିକ୍ଚର କପି ହେଇକି ନର୍ମାଲ ରହୁଛି. They are not working anything. They are sitting idle, just taking the data
one
and keeping the data.
1 hour ହେଇନଥିବ ଯଦି ଦିଟା ଯାକ ମାନେ crash ହେଇଯିବ ଯଦି।
Every single fraction of a second, multiple journal nodes are keeping the data. One fails, another will come into picture. But
Thank-
where the work is happening, where it is important, it's important only with active name node as it is going to respond to client. Client means us as data engineer. Clear? Journal node ଗୋଟେ ଗଲା ତ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଆସିଯିବ picture କୁ. Continuous copy paste ଚାଲିଥିବ, ତାଙ୍କୁ zero loads. ସେମାନେ only ଧରିକି ବସିଛନ୍ତି RAM to copy and paste and save it.
Okay ଭାଇ।
journal node ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ crash ହେଲା, simultaneously active name node ବି ଯାଉଛି, journal node ଯାଉଛି, then ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ journal node ପାଖରେ same data ଥିବ. It's just copy and pasting. I cannot copy and paste the whole FS image. I can copy and paste a single transaction happening in any fraction of second. I can do that is a small transaction. I can use name node RAM. But if I'm going to save FS image, that was a bigger, failure. It will crash the system. It will be in millions. That transaction details will be in millions, as it has to sit in RAM to respond client. Client means us as data engineers. Clear? Am I clear?
Clear ଭାଇ।
Any
Clear.
question till now? Any question till now? Officially, our theory class overs. By now, it's over. From tomorrow, we are going to sit with Cloudera and Hadoop Linux commands. Then next week, I have a vacation plan, but next week, 100% I am going to cover Scoop and Hive. But by next week or max to max by next Saturday, phase one is over. One single 3 hour class I will finish. In one class I'll finish Scoop. In one class I'll finish Hive. uh in one class I will finish Linux and Hadoop commands. Now a little seriousness I want from all of you. Now you, from the next class, from tomorrow's class, anything I am going to tell you, that is a data engineer part. Till now it is admin people part, but you need to know the concepts to clear the interview. They are going to ask questions. You now go and search Hadoop interview questions. You will see split brain scenario. You will see FSMS data management, metadata management, how it happens.
Right?
How to know.
ଯୋଉ ମାନେ ଯୋଉ ସ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ ବ୍ରେନ୍ ସିନାରିଓ ଆସୁଛି ତା ପରର ସିଚୁଏସନ ଆଉ ଜାଣିବାର ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ କି?
inuse.log file zookeeper କଣ କରିବ ନା inuse.log file ଯୋଉଟା ଆକ୍ଟିଭ ହେଇଗଲାନି କି ରେସ୍ପଣ୍ଡ କରି ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିଦେଲା,
ହଁ
ତାଠୁ ଡିଲିଟ କରିଦବ।
ଦିଟାରେ ଆକ୍ଟିଭ ଥିବ ନା
ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ଅଟୋ
ଗୋଟେ
ଡିଲିଟ କରିବ, ସେ ତାକୁ ଡିଲିଟ କରିବ ଯେଟା ଡେଟ୍ ଥିଲା ଆକ୍ଟିଭ ହେଇଗଲା। ଯିଏ
ଓକେ ଓକେ
ଅଲରେଡି
ସେଟା
ୱାର୍କିଂ କ୍ଲାଏଣ୍ଟ କୁ ରେସ୍ପଣ୍ଡ କରୁଛି ତା ଦେହରେ ସେ ହାତ ମାରିବନି।
ଓକେ ଜୁ କିପର କାମ ସେଇଟା ମାନେ
ସେଇଟା ଜୁକିପର, ହଁ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ସେ ଆଣିକି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ସିଷ୍ଟମ ରଖିଲା, ତା ଭିତରେ କମାଣ୍ଡ ସରିଲା, ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ ସରିଲା କି ଟ୍ରାକ୍ କାହା ପାଖରେ କଣ ଅଛି, ଆକର୍ଡିଂଲି ଡେଟା ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସଫର ହବ।
ଭାଇ ତାପରେ କଣ ହବ? ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ତ ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡ ବାଇ ନେମ୍ ନୋଡ ତ ଗୋଟେ ମାନେ ବ୍ୟାକଏଣ୍ଡ
ସେଟା
ହେଇଗଲା
ଆକ୍ଟିଭ
ନା।
ହେଇଗଲା ନା, ସେଟା ଆକ୍ଟିଭ ହେଇଗଲା
ଓକେ
ନା।
ସୋ ଯୋଉ ଆକ୍ଟିଭ ନେମ୍ ନୋଡ ଟା ତାର ଯୋଉ ଥିବ ଯୋଉ ଇନ୍ ୟୁଜ ଲଗ୍ ଫାଇଲ ଟା ସେ ଡିଲିଟ କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ। ମାନେ
ଜୁକିପର ଡିଲିଟ
ଡେଟ୍ ଯୋଉ
କରିଦବ,
ଥିବ।
ହଁ
ହଁ
ଜୁକିପର ଡିଲିଟ କରିଦବ, ତାକୁ ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡ ବାଇ ନେମ୍ ନୋଡ ବନେଇଦବ।
ଓକେ ରୋଲ ଟା ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହେଇଯିବ।
ବସ୍ ରୋଲ ରିଭର୍ସ ହେଇଯିବ। କ୍ଲିୟର,
ବୁଝିଲି।
ଏକ୍ସାକ୍ଟଲି।
ଓକେ ତ ଯୋଉଟା ବି ଆକ୍ଟିଭ ଥିବ ଆକ୍ଟିଭ ନେମ୍ ନୋଡ ତାର ଜର୍ନାଲ ନୋଡ ରେ କପି ହେଇଯିବ ସେ ଡାଟାଟା
ହଁ ବସ୍ ରିଭର୍ସ
ଇଟ୍ ୱିଲ୍
ହେଇଯିବ।
କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁ।
ହଁ
ଓକେ
ଆକ୍ଟିଭ ନେମ୍ ନୋଡ ର କାମ, ଏଭ୍ରି ସିଙ୍ଗଲ ଟ୍ରାଞ୍ଜାକ୍ସନ ତା ପାଖକୁ ଆସିଲା, ସେ ଗୋଟେ କପି ନେଇକି ଜର୍ନାଲ ନୋଡ ରେ ପକେଇବ, ଏଭ୍ରି ସିଙ୍ଗଲ ଟ୍ରାଞ୍ଜାକ୍ସନ।
ଓକେ ଓକେ
ଏବେ ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡ ବାଇ ନେମ୍ ନୋଡ ପାଖରେ ବୋଥ ରାମ ଆଉ ଏଚଡିଡି ପିକ୍ଚର କୁ ଆସିଯିବ, ସେମ ଜିନିଷ ହବ ଯୋଉ ଜିନିଷ ହଉଥିଲା ଆଗରୁ। ସେମ ଜର୍ନାଲ ନୋଡ ପାଖରେ ରହିଯିବ। ଗୋଟେ ଘଣ୍ଟା ପରେ सेम ट्रांजेक्शन ए ट्रांजेक्शन जोटा अछि एटा पळै जीवो स्टैंड बाय नेम नोड को नाउ एटा स्टैंड बाय नेम नोड ना आ पाखु जीवो एई राइट टा रीड हवा आरंभ हिजिवो पर रीड टा राइट हवा आरंभ हिजिवो सॉरी उल्टा एटा रीड हिजिवो एटा राइट हिजिवो एटा रीड हिजिवो रिवर्स हिजिवो
भाई दीटा जा नेम नोड जदी क्रॉस हे जले मेट्रो हे जियो तो पूरा
दीटा जाक नेम नोड सिंगल टाइम रो क्राश हबाटा बहुत बड़ गोटे माने इट्स वंस इन ए
Okay.
मिलियन टाइम केस बट सेटा
ओके
दुईटा एट ए टाइम सिंगल टाइम रे क्राश हवाटा इज नेक्स्ट टू इम्पॉसिबल क्लियर
हाँ
ସେଟା ଗୋଟେ ବହୁତ ବଡ ଏକ୍ସେପସନ କେସ୍ ମାନେ ଏଟା କେବେ ପସିବଲ ବି ନୁହଁ ବହୁତ ରେୟାର ଚାନ୍ସେସ୍ କି ଦୁଇଟା ଯାକ ଏଟ ଏ ଟାଇମ କ୍ରାସ୍ ହଉଛି ବଟ୍ କ୍ଲିୟରଲି ଆଇଡେଣ୍ଟି ପିପୁଲ ବସିଥାନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କର ହେଲ୍ଥ ତାଙ୍କର କାମ ହିଁ ଥାଏ ଏଇଟା ହେଲ୍ଥ ଚେକ୍ କରିବେ କାମ କରୁଛି କି ନାହିଁ ଏଟ ଏ ଟାଇମ ଗୋଟେ ସିଙ୍ଗଲ ଟାଇମ ରେ ଦିଟା ଯାକ ହବାଟା ଗୋଟେ ବହୁତ ବଡ ଏକ୍ସେପସନ କେସ୍ ସେଟାକୁ ହ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡଲ ହେଇନି ଆ ଭିତରେ
ओके
ଏଇଟା ହାଡୁପ 2.0 ର ଆର୍କିଟେକ୍ଚର ଥିଲା ହାଡୁପ 1.0 ମୁଁ
So
ଯୋଉଟା
this one is
କହିଦେଇଥିଲି
the latest, right?
yeah current Hadoop 2.0 is this
Okay.
particular uh, architecture is working behind Hadoop ଆଉ Hadoop ଧୀରେ ଧୀରେ outdated ହଉଛି Hadoop କ୍ଲାଉଡ ଆଉ ସ୍ପାର୍କ ଏବେ ପୁରା Hadoop କୁ ନଉଛନ୍ତି ଉଠଉଛନ୍ତି Hadoop ଏବେ 20 to 30% କମ୍ପାନିଜରେ ୟୁଜ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ତ ଫିର ବି ମୁଁ ସେଦିନ ଯେ ଖୋଜୁଥିଲି Hadoop ରେ କେତେ ଭ୍ୟାକେନ୍ସିଜ ଅଛି ଫିର ବି 27,000 ଓପନିଂସ ଦେଖଉଥିଲା ତ ବହୁତ ସାରା କମ୍ପାନିଜର Hadoop ଏବେ ବି ଚାଲିଛି ଯୋଉମାନେ ଚାହୁଁନାହାନ୍ତି ସିମ୍ପଲ ଯଦି ଥାଉଜେଣ୍ଡ ମାନେ ତାର ଡେଲି ଡେଟା ଟ୍ରାନଜାକ୍ସନ ସେତେ ଆମାଉଣ୍ଟର ହଉନି I think Ranjay is there. I shouldn't speak in Odia. If there is not, you are not that company or corporate where millions, billions of data transfer happens in every single day. I'm a simple company sitting, let it be a healthcare company, let it be any simple company. The data transfer happens majorly in uh, financial systems, in banking systems, in ERP systems, in online shopping platform, everything, and all those social media apps. These are actually these companies use now they are shifted to Spark and Cloud, but very few companies who do not have that big data transfer happens. They still are using Hadoop as they can manage everything, and they are keeping the track of the systems. They are copying it, pasting it. I mean, that data is not important to that. If I simple my college, during my college days, there is a DBMS lab. I have seen that lab. If the whole data goes, it's not a big deal for them. They will again create the data for say so 600, 700 students who are there. But they are copying it, pasting it, keeping it. But that is a physical lab. If something happens to the lab, the data is gone. But they can, I mean, they are not going to invest a lot of money for one exceptional case. If my lab is destroyed, if something happens, if earthquake happens, if something happens, that is a very small chance. So why should I invest that much of money if my data is safe in last 20 years, 30 years, nothing has happened? So I will be in that particular mindset that my data is safe and it's not going to, I'm not going to lose it. Clear?
By the
Any
company
question?
which use Hadoop for data transmission or process, what is the tool they use actually?
Hadoop?
Spark or
No, Spark. I mean, if they want to handle a lot of data and they want to do it very faster, then Spark is needed. Spark
okay,
today, if I'll tell you, if I'll do that, I'll show you the comparison. I'll show from the next class onwards, I'll show you the comparison when Spark class starts, how fast Spark works, how fast. If something
okay,
is going on live and you are watching, then Spark is behind. You have seen during our childhood days, during 2003, 4, even live matches are not that fast. We used to see it after 5 minutes, 10 minutes. If you can compare that with your TV and with your mobile application, you can see the difference. Now they are in sync today. I think 1 2 seconds lag. If I'm seeing something in mobile, streaming, if I'm seeing something in TV, that fast it's happening, and Spark is doing it. We will come to that. We will come to there. As a data engineer,
Okay.
we must be much more focused how to handle the data, how to process the data, and whatever happens behind, there are already codes, already programs written. Your headache is to only to handle it, process it, send it, bring it, and give it to the people who want it.
Okay. So those companies use MapReduce only instead of Spark. And
Uh, no, Spark and MapReduce, those are two different things. I'll tell you.
okay.
Bring that clear picture to you in next coming classes.
Okay.
Spark is a tool which processes faster. Java programmer,
Huh.
I mean, it was very difficult to handle in MapReduce. So there was one person who brought another wrapper over it, that is Hive. And Hive is written, I mean, you can use your simple SQL queries to communicate with Hive, and Hive will send its commands according to you. It will send the commands that this Java program has to be triggered and trigger it. In the background, MapReduce will run.
Okay, bhai.
We'll come there, don't worry. Every single topic, single concept we are going to cover. Do not worry. Now you guys have to be very clear with this architecture. There are interview questions. If you are sitting for Hadoop interview, they are going to be much more focused, and they are going to ask you more questions in Hadoop architecture level, only to test your knowledge, how confident you are, how good you are in concepts, how you know the what happens behind. In the end, if you have to clear the interview, then everything is easy. Then you use ChatGPT, you use Copilot, everything it will give you. You need not to take any headache. The programs which I used to write before 4 5 years, ChatGPT is giving me those particular lineup of commands or programs. It is making our life easier. Do not worry. Your headache is to crack the interview. Then after everything is easy. Once you are inside your company, everything is easy. Any questions, Sagar?
No, bhai. Yeah.
So officially, your boring part is over. Theory part is over. Now you are going to sit and do the commands. From next class, from tomorrow's class, I'll see if I can arrange another laptop. I feel a little, this laptop is a little lagging. Uh, Tomorrow I will do I have to again set up my clouder and all stuffs in that particular laptop. And from tomorrow, we are going to do the coding part. Linux and Hadoop commands. Easy it is. Dead easy. Do not worry. Theory part over. Theory part is for only for your interview purpose. You should know it. You should be confident on these topics, and they are going to ask questions.
Bhai, is there anything like YAR and Yarn? I checked Hadoop 2.0 architecture. There is a addition of Yarn.
I have to see that if something has been added
Okay,
recently, I
okay.
have to see it. Okay,
YAR and something.
let me see what exactly it does. Could be another
In
tool.
previous Hadoop 1.0, it was not there. Yet another something like that, bhai.
Yarn concept in Hadoop ecosystem architecture. Yet another resource negotiator is the resource management layer of the Hadoop ecosystem, acting as its distributed operating system. Okay, introduced in Hadoop 2.0, its core function is to decouple resource management from data processing, allowing multiple process engines, not just MapReduce to run. Okay, concurrently and share cluster resources efficiently. Okay, this is to make it faster. I mean, Hadoop is a old tool to make it faster, so you can run multiple processes. Um, See, it's clearly telling you you can allowing multiple processing engines, not just MapReduce. Not only program will run, there will be multiple programs can run behind parallel. So that is what Yarn does it. I'll go in detail. I will tell you the concept for how it works. If I find any article which is covering properly, and I can make you understand.
Okay.
Four main components that work together to manage resources and execute applications. Okay, there is resource manager, there is node managers. Okay, okay, it's a kind of you can simply consider it. There is nodes only. Node manager will be there. One resource manager will be there, then application master will be there. I'll cover this tomorrow. Let me go through in detail what exactly this, what containers the basic unit of resource allocation. A container encapsulates a collection of physical resources. Okay, memory, CPU, cores, etc. on a single node where tasks are executed. Okay, okay, I got it. If understand, if my machine is having one RAM, if I want to run multiple processes at single time, so I have to create different RAMs in a single system, which Yarn is doing. You clearly see this line. The basic unit of resource allocation in Yarn, a container encapsulates, binds. Encapsulation means binds. A container binds a collection of physical resources. Clearly, it's hard disk drive, RAM, all your physical resources. It will encapsulate in a single system to run different processes. The way I showed you, my RAM I am using for Cloudera, my RAM I am using for my system. The way I have uh, assigned different RAM size to different system, background that is happening. See, this line is clearly saying that it will bind memory, CPU, cores into a single engine, and it will so multiple tasks can run at a time in different RAM. Whatever is running now, whatever you see in my screen, everything runs on a single RAM, correct? If I want to run 100 multiple processes and my RAM will not allow me to do it, then I will simply divide it into different RAMs and I will trigger the processes in different RAMs. Clear, clear, clear.
Okay, bhai.
This is what it is saying it clearly. Containers, what exactly inside it is memory, CPU, and cores. It means it's dividing your system to multiple systems to run multiple processes at a time, which is not load your computer, which is not load your systems. It will be faster, it will act faster. Clear?
Okay.
Sagar, question ଥିଲା ପଚାରି ପାରିବୁ?
ନା ନା, ଏଇଟା ମୁଁ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ରିଭିଜନ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଚାଟ ଜିପିଟି ରେ ପଚାରି ଦେଖୁଥିଲି 1.0 and 2.0। ଏଇଟା ଦେଖେଇଲା
Okay,
ତ ଏଇଟା ଏଡିସନ ଯୋଗୁ ସିଗ୍ନିଫିକାଣ୍ଟ ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହେଇଛି ବୋଲି, ତ ଏ ଜିନିଷଟା କଣ ବୋଲି ଜାଣିବା ପାଇଁ।
okay, ଏଇଟା Hadoop
ହୁଁ
2.0 ପୁରୁଣା ରେ ନଥିଲା, ମେ ବି ଇଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଡ୍ୟୁସ ହେଇଥିବ ରିସେଣ୍ଟଲି।
ହୁଁ ହୁଁ ହୁଁ।
ଯେତିକି ବି ମୁଁ ଦେଖୁଛି ନା ଆର୍ଟିକଲ, ସେ ସବୁ ରିସେଣ୍ଟ ଆର୍ଟିକଲ୍ସ ଦେଖିବ ଅଫ କୋର୍ସ। Geek for Geeks, Yarn in Hadoop ecosystem when introduced. ओके, এটা Hadoop 2.0 ର ହିଁ ଫିଚର, ବଟ କିଛି ବିଗର କନସେପ୍ଟ ନୁହଁ। ନର୍ମାଲି ଡିଭାଇଡ କରୁଛି ଗୋଟେ ସିଷ୍ଟମ କୁ ମଲ୍ଟିପଲ
ବୁଝିଲି
ସିଷ୍ଟମ୍ସ
ବୁଝିଲି,
ରେ,
ଜଷ୍ଟ ସ୍ମଲ୍
ବାଇଣ୍ଡ
କନସେପ୍ଟ। ହୁଁ ହୁଁ
ବାଇଣ୍ଡିଙ୍ଗ କରିକି your RAM, your core, I mean my system is in core i3 or i5. I have RAM also, but I am using everything, I am giving load to my system. But what Yarn will do, Yarn will divide your system into different RAM, different core will come into picture. এটা AWS ରେ ତମେ କ୍ଲିୟରଲି ମୁଁ ବୁଝେଇ ପାରିବି କୋର ମାନେ କଣ। ସେଠି ମୁଁ ମଲ୍ଟିପଲ ଆଇ କ୍ୟାନ୍ କ୍ରିଏଟ୍ ମଲ୍ଟିପଲ ସିଷ୍ଟମ୍ସ with different cores. I will allocate different cores, different multiple RAMs. We can easily create that in AWS. That is in cloud, we can easily create those systems in fraction of seconds. I mean, in minutes. In minutes, I can create a whole computer in cloud. I can sit and work. I'll simply log in and I can work. I can assign 32 GB, 64 GB RAM, 128 GB RAM. I can assign 8 cores, 10 cores, 20 cores. If you remember, during cloud era, I have given 2 cores to work. Remember when I was
ହଁ
setting
ହଁ
it up,
ହୁଁ
2
ହୁଁ।
cores I have given to work. And I have divided the size of RAM according to your system. So simple concept, not a big concept.
Okay.
If you want to go in detail, you can go in detail. but I'll see what is the frequency of questions coming from Yan to clear the interview. And Hadoop is not, I mean, Hadoop is almost gone. I mean, in 3, 4, 5 years, it's gone. Only it will be in small companies who has less data to manage, who doesn't care about their data. If it gets lost, they can copy it and keep it in different databases. And Hadoop is slowly going out. But that concept is there. But Spark and Cloud are coming in picture. HDFS is there. That concept is there. That things are in background. It works. The split happens. Block split happens. Everything happens. But the core Hadoop is slowly moving out of our life. You'll get the clear picture in future classes. I mean, in future sessions, you'll get a clear picture of it. For now,
Okay.
just focus Hadoop 1.0, 2.0. You can go through n number of questions which is available in YouTube. You go and search questions on Hadoop 1.0, interview questions on Hadoop 1.0, 2.0. Any recent interview questions you can see, you'll see these questions over there. And I'll prepare a whole interview questions list by end of stage two, phase two. By end of phase two, I will give you a list of interview questions and expect it. I am not guaranteeing it, but I am confident enough. Expect 80% of questions coming from it. You can do a simple research. You can go, Sagar, you can go in YouTube and search for Hadoop 1.0, 2.0
Yes,
interview
bhai, yes.
questions. You will get all
Mhm.
this all these questions which we have covered. What is Zookeeper, how it works, what is HDFS architecture, what is there in Hadoop 1.0, how it was working, what is there in Hadoop 2.0, how it was working, how to handle FS image, what is split brain scenario.
Mhm.
Um, all these questions you will see.
Okay. I think the way you taught all the concepts is clear, I guess.
Any doubt, we can do a
No,
revision.
no, no.
No worries, no worries. We'll schedule
No,
a
no,
separate
everything clear.
time if any questions. But I will, even I am keeping those videos in YouTube. You can go and refresh your memories anytime you want. But for interview purpose, this is important. This theory part is important. There you can
Okay.
expect 20% of questions from
Mhm.
this particular, whatever we have covered till now.
ଭାଇ ଗୁଡ୍
Theory
ମର୍ଣ୍ଣିଂ।
part, good morning.
ଭାଇ ମତେ ଆଉ ଥରେ ଦେଖିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ମାନେ ଆଜିକା କ୍ଲାସ ଟା ପ୍ରିଭିୟସ କ୍ଲାସ ଟା ମୁଁ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ଭାଇ absent ଥିଲି।
ନାଇଁ ତେଣୁ previous class first ଦେଖ ତାପରେ ଆଜିକା class ଟା ଦେଖିବୁ।
ହଁ ଆଜିଟା ଦେଖିଲି ବଟ୍ କୋଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ବି ଦେଖିଲି
ନାଇଁ ପ୍ରିଭିୟସ
ଆଉ
ପ୍ରିଭିୟସ ଟା ଦେଖିଲେ ତ ଆଜିଟା କ୍ଲିୟର ହେଇଯିବ ନା, ବହୁତ ଗୁଡା କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍ସ ଆସିବ ତମ ମୁଣ୍ଡରେ। ବହୁତ
ହୁଁ
ଡିଟେଲ ବେସିକ୍ସ ରେ ବୁଝେଇଛି।
ହୁଁ
ଛୋଟ
ହୁଁ
କନସେପ୍ଟ
ହୁଁ
ଗୋଟେ ଦିଥର ଯଦି ରିଭିଜନ କରିବ ନା,
ହୁଁ
ମନେ ହିଁ ରହିଯିବ ଜୀବନ ସାରା ପାଇଁ ମନେ ରହିଯିବ। If you will repeat it one or twice, no, you are going to remember this for your life.
ହୁଁ 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 ହୁଁ।
I will upload this session within 10 to 15 minutes. Tomorrow, make sure your cloud era is on before joining the class. We are going to do hands-on from tomorrow. Your theory and boring part is over.
ମୋର ଭାଇ ତ ଇନଷ୍ଟଲ ହେଲାନି ସେ ଆପ୍ଲିକେସନ ଗୁଡା, ତ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ମୁଁ ଥିଓରି ଦେଖୁଛି। ଲାପଟପ ତ ନେବି ଜାନୁଆରୀ ଏଣ୍ଡ କି ଫେବୃଆରୀରେ, ହେଲେ ଇନଷ୍ଟଲ କରିଦେବି କେବେ ଗୋଟେ ଫ୍ରି ଦେଖିକି ତମ ସହିତ କଥା ହେଇକି।
ହଁ, no worries issue.
ତ ଏକୁଟିଆ ହେଇଯାଉଛି ନା, ପୁରା ମାନେ ତକଲିଫ, ଏଠୁ ସେଠୁ ଘାଣ୍ଟି ହେଇଯାଉଛି ପୁରା। ମୁଁ କହିବି
ବୁଝିଲି
କଥା
ବଟ୍
ହେଇକି।
ମ୍ୟାନେଜ କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ।
ହଁ
ଲାଇଫ ରେ
ହଁ
ତ ଅପ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଡାଉନ୍ ରହୁଛି। ମୋ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଯୋଉଟା ହେଲା ଗୋଟେ ୱିକ୍ ପୂର୍ବରୁ, ମୁଁ ଇମାଜିନ କରିପାରୁନି କଣ ହେଇଗଲା ଗୋଟେ 5 ମିନିଟର ନାପ ପାଇଁ। ଠିକ ଅଛି, ହାପେନ୍ସ, ୟୁ ହାଭ ଟୁ ମ୍ୟାନେଜ। ମୁଁ ଦିନ 12ଟାରେ ଉଠିବା ଲୋକ, ବସି ସକାଳ 8ରୁ 8:30ରୁ ବସିଛି କି A to Z ସେଟଅପ୍ କରିବି, ପିଲାଙ୍କୁ ପଢେଇବି, କଣ କଭର କରିବାର ଅଛି, କଣ କଭର କରିଥିଲି। ଅଲରେଡି ଲଙ୍ଗ ଗ୍ୟାପ୍, ପିଲାମାନେ ରିଫ୍ରେଶ ବି ନଥିବେ, ତାଙ୍କୁ ଆଉ ଥରେ ରିଫ୍ରେଶ କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ, ସେ ଜାଗାକୁ ଆଣିବାକୁ ପଡିବ। ହଁ ଠିକ ଅଛି, ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ ପାଇଁ ଆଜିକା କ୍ଲାସ ଓକେ, ଥିଓରି ପାର୍ଟ ଓଭର। କାଲଠୁ we are going to sit with proper coding part. From tomorrow, you will see what a data engineer does.
ଠିକ ଅଛି ଭାଇ।
କ୍ଲାଉଡ ଏରା କେମିତି ଭାଇ ଟିକେ ଓପନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ତାର ପ୍ରୋସେସ ଟା?
ଏବେ VM box କୁ ଯିବୁ, ଏଟା ମୋ ସିଷ୍ଟମରେ କିଛି ନାହିଁ ଏବେ।
ହଁ
I have to do all the
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଆଚ୍ଛା
installations. ଭର୍ଚୁଆଲ ବକ୍ସ, ଓରାକଲ ଭର୍ଚୁଆଲ ବକ୍ସ ଓପନ
ହଁ
କରିବୁ। ଓପନ କଲା ପରେ ତତେ ଦେଖା ହବ ସିଷ୍ଟମ ଗୋଟେ ବାମ ପଟେ,
ଓକେ
ଯାହାବି ନାମ ଦେଇଥିଲୁ, ଯାହାବି ନେମ୍ ଥିଲା ଲେଫ୍ଟରେ ଥିବ, ତାକୁ
ହଁ
ଖାଲି
ହଁ
କ୍ଲିକ୍ କରିକି ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ କରିଦବୁ। ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ ବଟନ ଉପରେ ଥିବ,
ଓକେ ଠିକ ଅଛି
ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ କରିବୁ। ଗୋଟେ 10 to 15 minutes, depends system to
ହୁଁ
systems, it will take 10 to 15 minutes max. It
ଓ
will launch.
Okay.
All good. Clear? Any questions in my
क्लियर
Phoenix?
क्लियर भाई.
Clear, clear. Good thorough brush up कर दो.
हाँ हाँ
Yes,
रिवीजन.
you are going to remember. This is the very first you are into something new in your life. Just do a brush up, you'll remember. Not very big concepts, not any rocket science. It's very simple. And you need not to take any headache. What is happening behind? It's not your job. Admin people will handle whole cluster part.
କାହିଁ
Just
କିଛି
for
ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ,
your
କାଲି ଆସିଲା ବେଳେ ଟ୍ରେନରେ ମୁଭି ଦେଖିଲା ବେଳେ ଦେଖି ଦେଇକି ପଳେଇ ଆସିଲି 2-3ଟା ସେସନ ସରିଲା ରିଭିଜନ.
refresh कर दो रहिजियो मन रहिजियो.
ହଁ
Not very very big concepts. Really easy concepts. Just to once or twice you refresh it, you are going to remember it for life. Just for your interview purpose, you need to know this. This part, its whole part is going to be handled by admin people. Whole clustering part, the setup part, the architecture part, they are going to handle. They are going to do everything. As a data engineer, your work is to play with data. But just for interview, these topics are important. They're going to ask you questions. How strong you are in this HDFS whole architecture system, how it works, what happens behind. They are going to ask the questions. Let me stop the record.